Welcome to the science class. Today we are going to do a summary review about the topics that we've been seeing during these classes. Energy, motion, and force. When we talk about energy, we are going to see that there is one specific type that we call it sound. When an object vibrates, it makes a sound. These vibrations are the result of the energy that we apply when we hit an object or a musical instrument, which are the principal example of this type of energy. Inside of sound, we found two principal characteristics. The pitch is how high or low a sound is, and how many vibrations the object produces. And we also have volume, which is how loud or soft a sound is. This will depend on the object and how much force do we apply to make vibrations of an object. Motion and force. Motion is when an object is moving and changing places, moving from one place to another. Objects can move in different ways, and this will depend on the amount of force that we applied on the object to make it move. So the examples of how an object is moving, we have back and forth, which is like side to side, around and around, like moving in circles, in a straight line, and in a zigzag, which is when an object is moving but from side to side. To be able to move something, we need to apply some force. The force is the push or the pull that makes something move. If we have something that is not so heavy, we will not apply too much force. But if the mass of the object is bigger, we will have to apply more force. So it will depend on the object. We also can change the direction of an object by the amount of force that we apply. For example, when a soccer player kicks a ball with a different force, or when we open a window, we change the direction of the windows by the force that we apply on them. So depending on the amount of force that we applied on an object, we can make it move faster or slow down. We can also make objects move near from us or make them go far away from us while they are moving. Magnetism. When we talk about magnetism, we talk about the non-contact forces, which means that magnetism doesn't need to touch something to make it move. So magnets can push or pull some metal objects. They can attract them, which means to pull toward, or they can repel them, which means to push away. Magnet poles. Every magnet has a pole. This pole is the place on a magnet that has the strongest push or pull. So when we pull two magnets together with the same poles, they are going to repel. But if we put two different poles of the magnets, they are going to attract each other. So in these ways, magnets can move objects. A magnet can move something without touching the objects. That is why we call it a non-contact force. Now you are ready for the test.